अगर आप बहुत कम समय में एक बेहतर लीडर बनना चाहते हैं तो राज शमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लो, क्योंकि यहाँ पर हम बहुत इंसाइटफुल और वैल्यूएबल क्लिप्स लाते हैं आपके लिए. ओके, टेल मी कपल ऑफ पीपल यू हैव वर्कड विद. ओके, दैट इज बहुत सारे स्टार्स बड़े बड़े के साथ. मेरे को सबका एक्सपीरियंस जानना है कि हाउ वाज इट, बिकॉज हमने बहुत लोगों के साथ काम किया है. एक सुनील शेट्टी के साथ आपने काम किया, तो सुनील शेट्टी की कोई स्किल बताओ, क्या नोटिस किया या कोई एनेक्डोट या कुछ याद है कि फर्स्ट टाइम जब मिले या क्या हुआ?
सो वी वर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड अ फेस फॉर द ब्रांड, ठीक है, और हमको कोई मिल नहीं रहा था एंड वी वांटेड बियर्डो के लिए. तो हमको थोड़ा मैच्योर लुकिंग फेस चाहिए था हु सिट्स वेल विद द ब्रांड्स कैरेक्टर. तो वी सॉ दैट सुनील सर हैड नाइस हेयर वेयर बड़ा एकदम मस्त साइड पार्ट एंड ही हैड अ नाइस बियर्ड, सुपर बियर्ड, एंड दिस सॉल्ट पेपर लुक एंड macho as hell, right? मतलब nobody had seen him before that like this, and he was not very much in the limelight. He was doing his thing and he was being Anna, right? तो we met him. 10 मिनट का मीटिंग दिया था कि भाई इतना टाइम है, and that 10-minute meeting turned into 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. And we could see that he's not just an actor. He's a person who understands business, who understands he has come from a place, he has created his own wealth today that he has, right? So उनको है ना धंधा समझ में आ रहा है. So he said कि I'll be a partner, ठीक है, you whatever it takes, you tell me this, I can be your gateway into whatever you want in glamour, Bollywood, ये वो. मैंने बोला हमको ऐसा कुछ नहीं चाहिए, हमको आप ही चाहिए, and you just support us wherever needed. तो कुछ नहीं, कोई टर्म शीट नहीं, हैंडशेक पे डील किया. नेवर अगेन डिड वी एवर हैव अ प्रॉब्लम ऑफ ये वो. मैं उनको फ़ोन करता था या प्रियांक उनको फ़ोन करता था कि भाई वी वांट टू यूज दिस ऑन सोशल मीडिया. हाँ बोले कर ले, जो करना है कर ले, राइट? दैट वाज सच अ स्मूथ एक्सपीरियंस विद हिम. यू आर डीलिंग विद हिम. आई थिंक ही वाज अ ग्रेट एसेट.
He was on cap table with you.
Yes, he was on the cap table, right?
So you didn't pay upfront ki part equity, part cash?
No, so it was all equity, right? Because so we were one of the first ones to go and do this. राइट, बिकॉज बियर्डो के पहले कोई क्या होता था, फाउंडर मैं इक्विटी क्यों दूं, पैसे से काम हो रहा है, राइट? सो दैट वाज द थॉट प्रोसेस जनरली. मतलब बाहर भी जाते थे, व्हाई डू यू वांट टू शेयर इक्विटी? मतलब इक्विटी देने से क्या होता है, यू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दैट पर्सन बिकम्स अ पार्टनर टू यू, राइट? दैट पर्सन हैज अ सेंस ऑफ ओनरशिप एंड दैट मीन्स दैट पर्सन विल डू दैट एक्स्ट्रा बिट फॉर यू, right, in the end of the day, and for that he will probably earn more, which he deserves, and it's okay. यार एज अ फाउंडर 1-2 टका कम कमा लिया तो क्या मतलब क्या ही हो गया,
जल्दी भी तो बड़ कमाल हो गया.
करेक्ट and see, this is what I feel, right? मतलब I also wanted to be a billionaire, I still do, right? It's that कि प्राइवेट जेट में अकेला तो नहीं जाऊंगा ना. 3-4 लोग नहीं होंगे तो मजा कैसे आएगा, राइट?
अन्ना नहीं होगा मजा.
तो you need to have more people who you share your wealth will to enjoy when you reach there, right? So anyways,
nice.
Then the next was Villain happened out of a nice dinner session with Yash. Yash is the actor of KGF, right? KGF gave him the perfect like a booster of that villain image, strong hero but villain, right? And we are just having this conversation and we were just about to leave Beardo and everything was done. So we are just thinking, and he also was of the thought that I want to do and create a brand for the masses. Enough people are focusing on more money, more this thing, but I want to create something which I can give to more people, right? More people can access it. So increase that accessibility. So I said, let's do it. He instantly said, boss, I want to do it. Whatever you want, you just let me know. Again, on a dinner handshake, the brand was born, right? We came back, we launched the brand in less than 90 days. Right, it took us 90 days because it was after Beardo exit, COVID आया, तो COVID में हमको चांस ही नहीं मिला to actually enjoy the exit period, money, time, nothing. We got back to work, got back to the wagon.
Hustle season again.
August 17 we launched Villain, right? August 17, 2020. So we launched Villain and that really did well. Fast forward Rene, right? Rene, in its own way, Ashka was a celebrity, great stuff. But Ashka was a founder. She was not a face जिसको कुछ करना था. She wanted to do this full time, right? So then we had a great conversation. One thing that I told her first thing, right, and which she understood, which is a great thing for somebody who comes from a lot of following and a lot of like fame, is a brand is always bigger than one person.
Oh yes.
A brand cannot be known by one personality, right? And that's how Rene by Ashka Korodia became Rene only, right? And she got it instantly. She was like, I agree. I was of the meaning that while I have that fame and limelight, I can use it to push the brand. But now that the things are changing, now that the combinations are changing, we are coming in, I think this is how this should be. And she instantly accepted and she said, okay, look, I'm willing to quit my acting career. and we will do this full time. And that is when we said, okay, now it's okay to sell Villain, because Villain has done great for itself. It has reached to a point where now it's a brand, and I think Mensa can do the rest. So that's when we thought, okay, Renee is the thing. And she always wanted to be an active personality. She was not going to be just the name or the fame, right? You will have not seen Ashka on the forefront anywhere after that, because she is now full-time into building Renee, the business, right? And working with her, famous but also active partner, right? Now this is a very different kind of a scenario where we had not done this with Yash or with Sunil sir. So here we see a very different side where why do you make a partner, right? So the question is, you know where you lack, and that person fills that gap.
Oh yes,
right. And Ashka does exactly that for us today, right? Understanding women, coming from that beauty industry, glamour industry, understanding the product. So that's what she does, right? Priyank manages offline. No, I'm telling you today, nobody can do it better than him today, right? Offline finances. It took, so just to give an example, it took the number 1, number 2 and number 3 brand in the new age brands, not the bigger FMCGs, about 10 odd years to reach 1,000 plus MBOs, store in store, right? It took Priyank 6 months. Right, that's the kind of strength that founders bring onto the table. So we don't rely on somebody else. Similarly, we did not want to rely on somebody that we had employed of how the product should be, and that is the strength of what Ashka brings in. And that's how we then come together very nicely and form this team, the A team that I call it, right, to do it faster, better, bigger.
Nice. It's a best of all the worlds together.
Yeah.
There are 2 more people very interesting you worked with.
Yes.
One was RCB team.
Yes.
तो RCB team के साथ बस one off collaboration था, क्या था? What was it? Tell me a story of how RCB happened.
So RCB and the year after that was, I think, Punjab. Right, Punjab Kings. So RCB, now I was a big fan, I still am a big fan of Kohli, right? He had a beard. I think one of the figures who inspired this whole movement of keeping beards, right? So I actually wanted to get associated and get him on board as one of the faces for Beardo, but that was not happening for some of the other reason, right? So I actually saw an opportunity. People who are men normally end up watching the matches more so than not, and Kohli being the top of his game, and Kohli also being the captain of the game, how can I associate with the team and also have him with Beardo and have all of this come together well, and in a very economical manner, right? In a manner where I am not on the t-shirt, I'm not on the hoardings, but I can claim that the team and we are partners. So we became the grooming partners with them.
Yeah.
Right. And that's how we brought RCB team, that if we are able to do this, we are able to reach more people, because some or the other way we will reach to the masses that we are not able to do it digital first strategy.
Yes.
The cheapest way to do ATL, BTL, because everywhere RCB used to go, there was Beardo grooming partner, right? That was, we could have never done that. That was crores worth of free eyeballs that we had gotten then. The dream to have Kohli side by side, ex-Beardo, also happened because of that reason, right? People who followed the brand, who followed the sports people, right? It was not just Kohli, it was, I think, ABD as well alongside. 2 greats of the game, right? And the Gale also probably in that time. What more does a brand want out of this, right? While we had all the great, Bollywood actors, I was always of the mindset, right? Do not limit yourself from one actor to form a brand. Because some people follow that industry, some people follow sports, some people don't follow both of these, but they follow different industries from different zones, right? Now, let's say in South, right? So let's say it is not necessary that every person from, let's say, Karnataka watches a Bollywood movie.
Yeah.
Or watches cricket per se. But they might watch a Kannada movie. So a Kannadika would then watch a Kannada movie. Probably the chances are more of that. Then why not have and touch those people, touch their psyche, mental, that consumer behavior. Are you missing out? That is when Beardo had a strategy. You should have YouTubers, because YouTubers are on YouTube. Consumer who is, consuming the content on YouTube may not necessarily watch a movie from, South,
yeah,
or may not watch a movie in Bollywood, but they will definitely follow. Let's say a follower of Raj Shamani is giving 20 minutes, up to an hour of his time. That is loyalism, right? I have to have. So we got Bhuvan at the time, right? We had Shahid Kapoor, right? We had Yash. at one point of time. We had
RCB.
We had RCB.
Rashmika Mandana.
We were dealing with Hardik Pandya also to a time, Rohit Sharma, few one-offs. So we were dealing all sectors. So we were not missing out on any eyeball that we would otherwise if it was just one of these people.
Nice strategy.
Right.
This fills me up. I'm sure this fills. You want to say something?
Yeah. So I just wanted to add. So when we had taken Rashmika first time for Beardo, okay, all the investors, the board, the partners are like, पागल हो गए हो, क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग, क्यों ये करना है, you know? I said, stats मंगाओ, 60, 40, 70, 30, and when you see women have more men followers, that is the best way to reach to them, right? Why are you missing out on that? And that is when Beardo was one of the first people to start using women as influencers to sell male grooming products.
That's smart. Thank you so much ये क्लिप एंड तक देखने के लिए. और भी ऐसी बहुत इंसाइटफुल और नॉलेजेबल क्लिप्स देखनी है तो राजशमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लो.